So school's back, and you might be surprised to learn that the number of students who ride a school bus powered by propane each day is approaching 1 million. As you know, we're back in the classroom. It's a perfect time for us parents to talk to their kids about school bus safety.
Joining us today is one of the top energy experts in the nation. Tucker Perkins is the president and CEO for the Propane Education and Research Council. He's here to share some important information about why school districts are continuing to turn to propane to power their school buses. Welcome to the show, Tucker.
Hi, Tucker.
Hi there. Thank you very much. It's great to be with you.
So, Tucker, what is PERC and what are the goals of your organization?
Well, PERC is an industry organization that advocates for improving uses of propane across the country. We're here to talk today about some of the technology we've developed, which is in transportation, to have more efficient engines that lower emissions and reduce cost. And perhaps the perfect application for that engine is in a propane-powered school bus.
And talk about that. How does propane fit into the overall energy mix in the United States?
Well, I always love to start when people at least recognize that propane is probably the fuel of their backyard grill. But I hope people realize that propane powers homes, millions of homes across the country, to think about how they heat, cook their food, heat their water, perhaps dry their clothes. For farms across the country, they use it in a myriad of ways. And then for engine applications, perhaps the traditional way is in a forklift as we move goods across factory floors and load trucks. Today, though, we're talking about transportation, and arguably the most innovative way to use propane as we create engines that are quieter, cleaner, and cheaper to operate than diesel or gasoline.
So, Tucker, how many school districts are we talking about here that use propane for their school buses?
Well, the number I love to talk about, because I think it surprises most people, is that this morning nearly 1 million children rode to school on a propane-powered school bus. That happened in 48 of the 50 states, and really about 850 school districts are using propane-powered school buses. Maybe the most important statistic, though, is every one of those statistics is changing quickly, and we continue to see more and more school districts adopting propane school buses.
Okay, Mom and Dad alert, I'm sure this is on your minds. How safe and efficient are school buses?
Well, propane school buses are very safe, and certainly they're made to the same standards as diesel or gasoline school buses. But I like to take safety a bit further. They're cleaner, and the emissions are reduced. So what your child is seeing and breathing is much cleaner. So that's certainly a change in safety. They're quieter. Now the drivers here not only better outside the bus, but inside the bus. So a child riding in a cleaner, quieter bus really changes when we talk about safety to make it really a great improvement in safety over diesel or gasoline.
Well, Tucker, this sounds like an easy thing here, clean energy. What can parents do to kind of start that conversation with their officials?
Well, I always think about parents and school. That's the perfect place for parents to be involved. We like it when parents go to the PTA and begin to question, what is fueling our buses? Or talk to the school board about those same choices that the school board is making, or perhaps a call directly to the superintendent to start the dialogue about how can we get into this innovation in transportation so we have quieter, cleaner buses, but that also save our school system money.
Thank you so much, Tucker. Where can we go for more information?
We created a website just for this subject, betterourbuses.com. It's the right place for parents to go to learn all about propane-powered school buses.
So interesting.
Yes, Tucker,
Appreciate
thanks
it.
again for all your time today. We really do. Still to come on Live.